as states like Uttar Pradesh are considering a population control law that would disincentivize having more than 2 children, and even BJP MPs are mulling introducing similar private member bills in Parliament, it's important to note that this is a change in stance as far as the centre is concerned. Why do we say this? Well, the centre had opposed such a move in an earlier affidavit in the Supreme Court last year. The centre said that coercive measures for population control could actually be counterproductive. So this is an extremely interesting shift that has taken place from an affidavit in the Supreme Court last year, where the centre talked about how coercive measures for population control won't work. There is actually a renewed push. BJP MPs are planning to push private member bills. This according to sources, and of course Uttar Pradesh is in fact looking to draft a whole new population law to disincentivize more than 2 children. Let's just listen in to a reaction from last night. This is what a Samajwadi Party leader had to say about it.
In December 2020, the same government went to the Delhi High Court and said that we do not believe in the population policy of coercion. We believe in the population policy that is already formulated. It is set to achieve its goal. There is nothing new to speak about. In February 2021, the government again came out with a report saying that its population policy measures are working in a fantastic way, be it new contraceptive choices, postpartum IUCD, National Family Planning Indemnity, compensation scheme for sterilization acceptance, and so on. So there is a foundation of population policy in India that started from 1952. There is a body of knowledge. You put that against the current policy which believes in coercion, and you ask Bharatiya Janata Party, is Mr. Yogi right or Mr. Modi right? The foundation of policy making in Yogi Adityanath Uttar Pradesh has been propaganda. You cannot find a single white paper from a Niti Aayog, from RSS, from a BJP ruled state that will say this is the basis of this new population policy.
Let's go right across to my colleague Mariam Alvi tracking the details of this story. Mariam, you've accessed that affidavit. What did the centre tell the top court back in 2020?
Yes, Rishika. So even as the government multiple BJP governments have been pushing for a population control law, Uttar Pradesh has floated a draft bill now on this. Assam Chief Minister has spoken about this. BJP MPs are going to be introducing a private member's bill in Parliament. In the Supreme Court, the Union Health Ministry had opposed such coercive family planning measures. In fact, in an affidavit filed in the Supreme Court, the Union Health Ministry said that India is a signatory to the Program of Action of the International Conference on Population and Development, and this is unequivocally against coercion in family planning. They go on to say that, in fact, international experience shows that any coercion to have a certain number of children is counterproductive and leads to demographic distortion. They also say that India has been witnessing a constant decline in the total fertility rate, even raising questions about a need for such a population control law. They said that from about 3.2 in 2000, the total fertility rate had substantially declined to 2.2 in 2018. They also said that the wanted fertility in India, as per the National Family Health Survey in 2015-16, was only about 1.8, which shows that couples on an average do not even want more than 2 children anyway.